Good evening, everybody. I say evening because I'm recording this on a Saturday night, which is just a vibe in itself, honestly. You can tell I have a life. But welcome back to the Mopping Up Milk podcast, the podcast where we clean up after ourselves. My name is May and I am your host. And today we are learning how to be good girlfriends. AKA getting ChatGPT to mansplain how to be a girlfriend to us. I just thought, what better way to spend my Saturday than to be mansplained to, you know? You catching what I'm picking up what I'm putting down? No. Okay. Cool. So I think I'm pretty much just going to type into ChatGPT like how to be a good girlfriend, and then we'll see what it comes up with initially, but then I think we should go into like specific details of like me and my boyfriend and see if it comes up with any new advice that I wouldn't have thought of, or just telling me how to be better. So I thought that would be interesting. We're all for self-improvement, and love that AI can teach me a thing or two about myself. So I don't think I actually love that, but we'll see how we go. I'm gonna go out and say I'm not super optimistic that ChatGPT will be able to tell me how to be a better girlfriend, because I feel like I do okay at the job. I feel like, I don't know, I just don't want to be told otherwise. But we're here, as I said, we're here for self-growth. We'll see if we learn anything today. Let's buckle up and see if ChatGPT AI can teach us a thing or two about being good girlfriends. Why not? Why not? Why not? What could go wrong? Let's get on into it. Let's see what ChatGPT has to say about us. Ladies. The girls, the gays, and the theys. And if you are a hetero, straight male watching this, maybe you could apply it to being a good boyfriend. Who knows? It might be helpful. So also buckle in, okay? Let's do it. To be fair, I'm actually keen to find out what it has to say about me and like judge if in fact I am a good girlfriend. So let's put me to the test today. Let's put me to the ChatGPT "Are you a good girlfriend?" test. Okay, guys, I've got my trusty laptop and my trusty ChatGPT. Let's see if we can get anything out of this. Let's become good girlfriends together, shall we? Let's see what we can learn. I'm literally going to type in here, how to be a good girlfriend. I just can't believe how quickly this shit fires out information at you. It's literally seconds away. Answers are seconds away. And I just can't believe ChatGPT is like a thing. It freaks me out, but, you know, it's good content. So we'll take it. All right, let's see. Straight away, ChatGPT, he's given me... Why am I gendering ChatGPT? I might not be mansplained to. We don't know the gender of ChatGPT, so I think I should shut up. Okay? All right, cool. So... it gives us a little intro, and then it gives us 10 tips of how to be a good girlfriend. And then at the bottom, it gives you a little conclusion, which is lovely. I love the layout that ChatGPT has thrown at us. Let's read through and react and see if we are good girlfriends or not. All right. ChatGPT says, being a good girlfriend involves a combination of qualities, actions, and attitudes that contribute to a healthy and fulfilling relationship. Here are some tips. Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more. Number 1 being communication. Okay, great. Good start. Hard hitter. Definitely an important thing. Communication. Open, honest communication is key. Share your thoughts, feelings, and concerns. That's nice. And concerns with your partner, and encourage them to do the same. Yeah, I feel like me just putting in how to be a good girlfriend is going to give me such a like standardized answer. It's not going to give me anything crazy or special. It's just going to be common sense at this point. Anyway, yeah, communication is straightforward. Cool. Yeah, nice. 2 is respect. Obviously. Treat your partner with respect, kindness, and understanding. Respect their boundaries, opinions, and personal space. I feel like I do those things. I feel like it's important to be respectful to everybody, not only your boyfriend or partner. Okay, next. 3 is support. Be there for your partner during both good times and bad. Offer encouragement, empathy, and assist when needed. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Let's go to the next one. Trust. Trust is the foundation of any relationship. Be trustworthy and dependable. and trust your partner in return. Okay, trust, yes, is a massive part of a relationship. And I think that sometimes trust is overlooked because I think a lot of people, including me, have had trust issues in the past. And I think it's definitely a good thing to note. Thank you, ChatGPT. You must trust your partner. 5, independence. Maintain your own interests, hobbies, and friendships outside of the relationship. Encourage your partner to do the same. Okay, I think this has been the best one yet that isn't just common sense. Independence, I think a lot of people lose when going into a relationship, including myself. I've been through this in the past where I lose a sense of independence, and I think losing that also makes me feel more, in a way, unattractive. I think that it's really important for someone to remain independent, and I feel like it's a very attractive thing. So, good tip. Thank you, ChatGPT. I'm going to keep going through these ones quickly because I want to get to like more specific questions that I think that will be a bit more juicy and actually helpful. So let's go on to number 6, compromise. Relationships require compromise and flexibility. Be willing to negotiate and find solutions that work for both of you. Very straightforward, good. I think this is all good advice. None of this is bad advice, but it's just like obvious advice. There's no like juicy shit, you know? And I like juicy shit. I probably am not in the right place for juicy shit. I don't know if ChatGPT is getting the juice, but we'll see if we can get it. Number 7 is affection. Show your love and affection for your partner through both words and actions. Small gestures of affection can go a long way. Very true. I think in saying this, I would also encourage you to look into your love languages and see what your partner's love languages are and what your love languages are, and just make sure you're aligning and giving each other what they want from a relationship and what sort of love languages they want to receive. So I think on top of affection is looking into that, which also leads into number 8, which is quality time, which is also a love language. So spend quality time with your partner, whether it's going on dates, having meaningful conversations, or simply enjoying each other's company. I think this is a good one to actually note for people that have been in a long-term relationship and you might slip on going on dates, and the time between dates might become longer, if that makes sense. I feel like it's really important to continuously date your partner and make sure they feel special and that they feel like you're thinking of them. I think that's actually really important. So definitely quality time is a massive one for all relationships, for sure. Number 9 is appreciation. Take the time to appreciate your partner and express gratitude for the things they do for you. Feeling valued is important in any relationship. So true, bestie. Definitely tell your partner that they're doing a good job and that you love them and that you appreciate what they're doing for you. Day-to-day housework, if you live with your partner, I think it's so important to appreciate what they do for you around the house. That is a really good way to show appreciation in really small ways that you might not usually do it, and it'll mean the world to your partner. So definitely show appreciation. These are really good tips, but again, very straightforward. 10 is self-care. Okay, we're onto something here. Take care of yourself physically, emotionally, and mentally. A happy and healthy partner is better equipped to contribute positively to a relationship. Okay, yeah, for sure. Self-care is definitely something that slips, I feel, when you get into a relationship, because you're all about loving your partner and making sure they feel cared for and supported. I think self-care can definitely take the backseat in relationship, just in general. So for sure, I think it's one to actually remind yourself of, is to take self-care seriously when you're in a relationship, and also when you're not in a relationship. I think self-care and looking after you is the most important thing in the world, to be fair. Like, the most important thing in your life is you take care of yourself, and you will be a better person for other people when you are cared for. Okay, and in conclusion to this little block of information, ChatGPT has rounded it out by saying, remember, being a good girlfriend is not about being perfect, but about being genuine, caring, and committed to nurturing the relationship. Okay, slay. It's also important to communicate with your partner and understand their specific needs and preferences in the relationship. For sure. And that goes back to what I was saying with preferences. Love languages is a massive way to make sure that you are meeting what your partner needs in a relationship. But all in all, this is really good, straightforward advice. But as I said before, I want something more. I need something more specific. So what I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to put in like a more detailed description of who I am and who my partner is, and see if ChatGPT can give me advice specific to my relationship. Okay, I'm going to put, I am a 26-year-old female who lives in Melbourne. I live with my boyfriend who is also 26 and share a 2-year-old dog together. He works full-time and I study full-time. How can I be the best girlfriend possible for my boyfriend? Let's try that out. Okay. ChatGPT is so quick with it. I love that they give a little intro because it makes me feel special. Let's see what they've got to say. Again, they've given a little intro, 10 tips, and then a little outro. So let's see what they've got for us, shall we? It sounds like you have a busy life with both studying full-time and sharing a home with your boyfriend and your dog. Here are some specific ways you can be the best girlfriend possible given your circumstances. Okay, this is intriguing. Consider me intrigued, ChatGPT. Let's go. Okay, number 1 is support his career. Since your boyfriend works full-time, show your support for his career by being understanding of his work commitments and appreciating the efforts he puts into his job. Offer encouragement and celebrate his achievements. This is great advice. In saying this, I definitely do prioritize supporting Tommy's career because I just think it's really cool that he is so motivated. And it's definitely something that attracted me to him in the beginning, was that he was so career motivated and self-motivated to just be the best he can be. I think that is a really attractive trait in someone, and why wouldn't I then continue to support his career when it's something that I find attractive in him? So definitely do this, and definitely will continue to. So nice, ChatGPT, of course. Number 2, manage household responsibilities. I don't know if I like where this is going. I don't really want to play into gender roles here, but we'll see. Since you both live together, share the responsibilities of running the household, such as cleaning, cooking, and grocery shopping. This will help alleviate stress for the both of you and create a more harmonious living environment. Okay, yeah, definitely divide and conquer with the household responsibilities. I think sometimes either one of us will pick up the slack when the other is super busy. And I think that's important. I think just like keep communicating with your partner of where you're both at. And if they are on the same page as you, I think it'll be fine if one person picks it up when the other can't. But I think generally just making sure that you're both contributing to the household is quite important. And I think this is a great tip. Definitely. I thought it was about to tell me that I should be doing all the household responsibilities, but it pulled through. Number 3, quality time. Make the most of the time you have together by planning regular date nights or activities that you both enjoy, even if it's spending quiet evenings at your home with your dog. Cute. Prioritize quality time together to nurture your bond. Yeah, amazing. I did actually really appreciate it. Tommy organized a date for me the other day and it made me feel so thought of and special. And I definitely do think that quality time is probably one of the highest priorities when trying to keep a healthy relationship. Because as ChatGPT says, nurture your bond. Okay, number 4, take care of yourself. Okay, see, this is where the generalized advice is going out. I'm pretty sure they said that in the last one. Number 5, communication. We already discussed this, so we'll keep moving. We'll move past the ones that we've already spoken about, so there's no double ups. Number 6, surprise gestures. Show your appreciation for your boyfriend with small, thoughtful gestures, such as leaving him a sweet note, cooking his favorite meal, or surprising him with tickets to an event that he's been wanting to attend. Absolutely. I personally love surprise gestures, so I think that I like to also give them. I love seeing someone's reaction to being surprised. I think that's half the fun, and just seeing them feel special and thought of. So 100% agree with you, ChatGPT. Definitely surprise gestures is a great way to be a good girlfriend or a good partner. I feel like this applies to anyone in a relationship. no matter what kind of relationship you have. 7, take an interest in his interests. Okay, this is a new one. Show genuine interest in your boyfriend's hobbies, passions, and activities, whether it's watching his favorite sports team play, supporting his creative projects, or joining him in an outdoor adventure with your dog. Being involved in his interests strengthens your connection. Okay, I think this is really good advice. I'm not gonna lie. I think that they have hit the nail on the head with this one. I can say from experience that taking an interest in his hobbies definitely puts a sparkle in his eyes, and I definitely thoroughly enjoy that. And I think I should do more of that, actually. I try to, but I think I could definitely do more. So thank you, ChatGPT, for reminding me. Number 8, celebrate milestones. Celebrate important milestones in your relationship, such as anniversaries, special occasions, or personal achievements. Make these moments memorable by planning something meaningful or surprising him with a thoughtful gift. Absolutely. I think this one goes without saying in most relationships. I can speak from mine, and we love celebrating our milestones. We'll always do something for our anniversaries or birthdays, so I'll continue to do that. Thank you, ChatGPT. Number 9, be his cheerleader. Offer words of encouragement and support as he pursues his goals and dreams, whether they're related to his career, personal growth, or hobbies. Let him know that you believe in him and are there to cheer him on every step of the way. 100%. I definitely think it's important to let your partner know in the way of words of affirmation how much you care for them. And for those who don't know, words of affirmation is one of the love languages. If you want me to discuss love languages in an episode, let me know. But yeah, words of affirmation and encouragement are super important. And I make a mental note to try and tell my boyfriend that I'm proud of him every single day, because I think it's really important. And I think it's encouraging for him to keep going and to know that what he's doing is amazing. So, slay. 10, express your love. Don't hesitate to express your love and affection for your boyfriend regularly, whether it's through verbal affirmations, physical touch, or acts of service. Let him know how much he means to you and how grateful you are to have him in your life. I think this one goes without saying, but maybe because it goes without saying that some people might forget sometimes, or might just get used to the feeling that, oh yeah, they love me. I love them. I don't really need to tell them. But I think it's definitely important to just say it. You know, if you think it, say it, sort of thing. Because you never know if people are needing validation or support that day. So yeah, absolutely. Express it every single day. Okay, we've got our little conclusion statement from ChatGPT. By incorporating these practices into your relationship, you can strengthen your connection with your boyfriend and create a fulfilling partnership built on love, support, and mutual respect. Sure. Yeah. I hope these things are actually useful to you guys. Maybe I think to spice it up, we should say something like, how do I avoid being a bad girlfriend? Like, let's see what the opposite is. Like, let's see what we shouldn't do. Let's see if ChatGPT knows what a girlfriend shouldn't be doing. Let's put, like, considering the above points, let's go with, like, what should I avoid to be a good girlfriend? I think it just honestly baffles me how quickly it comes up with this information. It's just, like, kind of wild and scary. So, slay. Okay, to be a good girlfriend, it's important to avoid certain behaviors or habits that can negatively impact your relationship. Here are some things to avoid. Number 1 is if it's going to tell me the opposite of all the other things it's told me, I get that you'd say that, but like, I'm looking for something new. I'm looking for specifics. Number 1, lack of communication. Yeah, obviously the opposite of good communication. Yep, cool. Let's skip past the obvious ones. Number 2 is taking him for granted. Okay, sure. Avoid taking your boyfriend's efforts or presence in your life for granted. Show appreciation for his contributions and make sure he feels valued and respected. Yeah, you shouldn't be taking anyone in your life for granted. That's something to pull yourself up on a lot, actually, is that you might, like, subconsciously, you might just start taking people for granted, which obviously is not good, but it's important to check yourself and make sure you are appreciating someone as important as your boyfriend or partner. So yes, thank you, ChatGPT. I shall refrain from taking my boyfriend for granted. Number 3, neglecting self-care. Yep, obviously opposite to making sure you're taking good care of yourself. Number 4, being overly critical. Okay, this is a new one. Avoid being overly critical or judgmental of your boyfriend. Instead, focus on constructive communication and offer support and encouragement. I know I hate when people are critical of me, so I should definitely not be critical of other people. I know, yeah, it feels like shit to be judged or to be criticized or micromanaged also. So definitely, I think that is a bit of a red flag when you're overly critical. Number 5, ignoring his interests. Yep, so opposite to showing invested interest in his interests. Come on, I need something new, ChatGPT. Give me more. Number 6, being too controlling. Okay, cool. Avoid trying to control or micromanage your boyfriend's life. Respect his autonomy and allow him to make his own decisions. Okay, we're getting somewhere. 7 is neglecting quality time for obvious reasons. 8, taking on all household responsibilities. Whoa, okay. Now we're getting to the juicy stuff. ChatGPT is with it. They're saying avoid taking on all of the household responsibilities yourself. Share the workload with your boyfriend and collaborate on tasks to create more of a balanced dynamic. Yes. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I think that this is really important. This is a great thing to avoid because you don't want to feel like there would ever be a power imbalance or dynamic. Yeah, I think you're both equal, so you should both share equally the responsibilities that you both have together. Number 9, being passive aggressive. Avoid resorting to passive aggressive behavior when you're upset or frustrated. God, I can't speak. It's getting late. Or frustrated. Instead, address issues directly and communicate your feelings in a calm and respectful manner. Number 10, losing sight of your own goals. Okay, ChatGPT, why didn't you put these as 1, 2, 3? Because yes, work. ChatGPT, you better work, bitch. Losing sight of your own goals. Avoid losing sight of your own goals and aspirations in the relationship. Maintain a sense of independence and continue pursuing your dreams while also supporting your boyfriend in his endeavors. 100%, this has been my favorite piece of advice yet. And I think it's one of the most important things in a relationship is that you do not lose yourself. I have many times lost myself in a relationship, and I think it's the worst thing I have done for myself. I think this one is very easy to do when you first get into a relationship. I think it's easy to lose sight of your goals because you are you've got your rose-colored glasses on, you're having a great time, you're in the honeymoon phase, you're all about your partner. But I think it's important to then, come out of that phase. I think it's okay to be in that phase, but I think you also need to make sure that you don't lose sight of your goals through that. I think it's easy to just keep letting them slip as you go and you get used to just putting your partner as your priority. But 100% you do need to keep track of your own goals, and because ultimately that's a part of self-care as well, and it makes you a better person for having your own goals and your own dreams and endeavors, because ultimately it makes you a more interesting person. And I don't know about you guys, I always want to be an interesting person. There's the whole reason I started this podcast was because someone said to me at an event, like an acquaintance said to me, "Oh, Megan, what are your hobbies?" And I was like, starting to have one single tear fall from my eyes and just think, I don't have a fucking hobby. Cool. So that's why I started this podcast, so I could literally tell people I have a hobby and so that I could keep track of my own goals. I love audio production, so I was like, fuck, why not get back into podcasting? I have a hobby now. Tick. It's not hard to put yourself first and just give something a crack. Don't lose sight of your goals. Ladies, gentlemen, girls, gays, theys, please don't lose track of your goals. I feel like that should be number 1. Conclusion. By avoiding these common pitfalls, you can contribute to a healthier and more fulfilling relationship with your boyfriend. Remember that relationships require effort, compromise, and ongoing communication from both partners. I think these have all been really good, straightforward pieces of advice. I think that ChatGPT obviously scours the internet for top advice, right? And top information, articles, resources. And I think the way that they put it together is actually very helpful and concise and straightforward. All in all, I think I passed. I think I am a good girlfriend. I'm going to say that myself and give myself a pat on the back. Can everybody please comment their tips to being a good girlfriend? I would love to know what your tips and tricks are, other than the ones stated in this podcast. I would love to know how you guys are good girlfriends, or just partners in general. You don't have to be a girlfriend. But yeah, like and subscribe. Thank you for listening. If you're on Spotify, download and like and follow and rate me 5 stars, please. And thank you. If you're on YouTube, thank you for watching. Thank you for dealing with my mug for the past half an hour. And like and subscribe and comment, and I'll see you next week. Thank you guys so much for listening. I'll have another episode out next Sunday, and I love you so much, and have a good one. Bye. I'm stuck.